inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the tunnel closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wing. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling.
Well, that's the wrong fucking table. I'm so unprepared today. You guys have no idea. This has been a gong show. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. I have a sweet set. I just haven't had time to work on another one. I want to have more comical, ridiculous sets from other horrible people. People like Keemstar. Yeah, he's a horrible person. Man gets his news though, but he gets it wrong half the time too. So that's allegations though. You can, I'm gonna turn that down a bit. I don't know how loud it is to you guys. It's loud to me. Nope, that's off. That's better. How's it going, everybody? I know. Fight's on. The asshole. Who's that team guy he's streaming with? I heard that guy's kind of funny. Right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. 3 in the chat if neither 1 or 2 is going to be correct.
I don't know. That guy right there sounds like a Robin to there's got to be a Batman in there somewhere, right? We got to give him hell, don't we? Don't we? Isn't that how it works? We got to give him shit. You're not prepared for that? I wasn't prepared for lots of things. Hovind would have a field day with me. Get the Brainy Beaver cartoon tattooed? What would you... Oh my god. What would you be opposed to me getting the Brainy Beaver cartoon tattooed? I don't know. That's fine. I take it as an honor, sir, but I am not liable. This is live on YouTube. This is a legal binding agreement between you and me that I am not liable for any sort of body modifications that are done by any persons, plural. I encourage it, but don't. I'm just kidding. No, don't do it. I mean, make sure you're not going to regret yourself. Wait, what's the name? T-Flow. T-Flow, you do you, buddy. If that makes you happy, I don't care. I'm not going to like scream like, that's mine. I mean, it is technically. So, I mean, I'll own like a little piece of flesh on you if that's okay. Like, we'll just, listen, I got this contract over here that I wrote in my blood one day. And I just need to get a signature. It's got to be in red ink, though. A beaver tat. What kind of form does a beaver tat actually take, by the way? Are we talking about, see, the trick to that is you got to find a burn mark on your body. I'm just kidding. We're not going to go into that conversation. That is an X-rated conversation. YouTube, this is a family-friendly show. Man, who was watching the debate between... Debate's kind of a loose term, isn't it? Between the 5G gentlemen. Oh, wait, this better be... Yes, NCS. That's sketchy though. I'm gonna have to switch that because it'll play itself right into copyright music if you leave that stream running. Oh yeah, I already saw there was some super chats and stuff that went by I have to get to. But Rob, I will address this one right now, and then I will dial back to the people that were so impatient that they had to throw money at me before it even started, which I really appreciate. You know, it's the same thing I say every time. It's not expected, but it is appreciated, and it's yeah, it makes a big. It really does make a big difference. I know we all say that, but like, you know, that small or big, some creators have more, some creators have less, it's whatever, but that paycheck, that little extra, you know, something that just gets put into your bank account every month by Google, it makes a big difference. You know, all this, it pays for like a load of groceries and stuff like that. So I mean, just like any one of us, that's huge, right, in life. So no, I appreciate it. So Robert Williams says, I propose that we pay honor to the proud crew of Spaceball 1 and start calling Chads and Karens a-holes. See, what's funny is I know Spaceballs, and I've watched it plenty of times, but I probably should like rewatch the whole thing as an older man because there are so many aspects of Spaceballs that I actually don't quite remember. So part of that joke is actually going over my head, Robert Williams, but I have seen Spaceballs. I mean, who doesn't know Spaceballs? But when I was a kid, my earliest memory, because of course, how old would I have been? I was born in '85. So one of the Leroy, I saw your other stickers. I'm getting back to you, Leroy. I appreciate it, buddy. I was about to hit you up next, honestly. I saw those going by, and I one up. I appreciate it. That $2 goes a long way. Oh, I got rotoscoping ability. I bought an add-on for 40. Like, you want to talk about differences, okay? So the Patreons, the underloved, underappreciated, that's not true. I appreciate them all. But the Patreons, the money that they give me ends up going into, it gets injected into my PayPal in US funds. So I actually am able to purchase add-ons for my editing software using, okay, don't go into copyright music, please. See, like right here, this is probably not copyright free, this next one. So I will switch it to this one and turn it down because this one won't stray into devil territory. See how quick I was on that? I knew it was coming too. So anyways, the plight of a YouTuber. What was I even talking about? Oh, I'm able to use that money that goes into my PayPal in US funds essentially as payment for modules onto my editor that I can use to do things a little bit better or do neat things or try to experiment. I haven't a lot of time for experimentation, which is why you haven't had a video from me in a while, which is starting to eat my soul, literally. It bugs me. But I have lost my window. Okay, there's too many tabs. It's all high IQ over here. And that is like, people that don't know that joke are like, what the hell is he talking about, high IQ? If you don't know, for anybody out there that may be new to this part, like, I don't know who would be new enough for this, but if you don't know what, Leroy, I haven't forgotten about you, buddy. If you don't know what the whole, and I haven't updated my list down here, all of this crap needs to be gone over. I need a new outro that has any new changes to membership, anything like that. If you don't know about the whole like multi-tab thing, it's because Red Pill Philosophy had that whole thing about, he had like a whole bunch of tabs open on his screen. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm just doing high IQ research. I got all these tabs open. So of course, ever since then, the joke is that you're not high IQ unless you have all of these. Like, you have as many tabs as possible, which is why the highest IQ, oh no, Mr. Andrat, this is flat earth specific Brainy Tech though. The highest IQ individual out there is Linus Tech Tips, because I believe they almost pretty much, I think, broke a computer doing it. It was ridiculous. So he is officially the highest IQ individual. Red Pill Philosophy can hike down the river. So yes. So what I'm saying is the things like the $5, $10, it doesn't matter where it comes from. It all makes a big difference. Now, with that said, I've been telling you for a long time that I was going to make it so I could press a button and I could make things happen when I got specific types of currency, which would be funny in its own right. Now, I can now rotoscope, which should make it a lot easier to do things. Now, one of the Wonder if I can bring that up. One of the things I rotoscoped recently was the first video ever produced on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you right now, when you film this shit on potatoes, it gets really hard to rotoscope. So it was much more like the original form before I had rotoscoping. But anyways, that's a whole different discussion. So. Brainy Tech aside, how's everybody doing? I haven't said hi to everybody. The Non Sequitur, Robert Williams. I know a lot of you have like double streams open right now, and I appreciate it. Okay, and even if you're not listening. If you're watching this later and you were like muted me at the time, I appreciate the hours of watch time. However, YouTube actually figures out who's watching. Ah, that went full screen and then went to a completely different webpage. Come on, it's loading back up. I was trying to look at the chat. Good stuff, you know? Yeah. So, I guess the title was about Karens. Not at first. The title I forgot to change. I was out at the park looking at it going, oh shit, I didn't change the title. But I managed to figure out how to do that without having a red alert all the way back to the house. So it was possible from my phone, believe it or not. We live in such a futuristic world. I'm gonna have a sip of this coffee and then we're gonna get something pertinent here. Got Mip at 69. How you doing tonight? Basic trigonometry. I saw your stuff earlier. Nikki, how you doing? Factard, Pepper Talks, Dat High Guy. Who is that? Isn't that most of us? I don't know. It could be at this point. I've refined you guys down to the craziest of the crazies. Since the 41 people that are here, they're like, that son of a bitch is on. I'm going. Mark. I can't afford digital gazes, but I looked at them. They're very pretty, and they were field piece. You'd be very proud of me. I thought they were very sexy. I wanted a set, and you know what? Lord willing, maybe I will. But not right now because I got groceries to buy and that's more important right now. But yeah, they were very pretty gauges. Mr. Andrat, I am going through Mr. Low Key. I have seen you around, sir. And there's others in there. Oh yeah, it's still Leroy. Jesus, keep forgetting about this guy. This mad hoser. Okay, so Leroy gave $2, a 1-up sticker, and he also gave me a shiny gold coin for $1.49 and a box of pop. Oh, Leroy, dude, you just paid for this bag of popcorn I had sitting right here. Oh no, that was terrible. The dog's gonna have its way with that one. Okay. You didn't come to watch me eat, but I didn't even get a chance to eat this. So there you go, Leroy. You helped buy that bag of popcorn right there. So that's that, like literally that bag of popcorn that I'm going to pour. Okay, so listen, people. Remember when I had the ketchup chips on Canada Day? And I think a lot of you Americans think that's crazy, if I'm not mistaken. Evening, Darth Weezius. How you doing, buddy? Okay, so how's it going? A Flurf on FTF shit the board as expected. Did he actually show up even? It's all about the job link probes these days. Interesting. I will look into that. Can you get groceries anytime? But you can get groceries anytime, but new shiny $1.99. Jesus, that's so funny. Okay. I gotta get this. Look at. This is what I'm putting on my popcorn. It's gonna be so good. This is what I'm talking about. Like this stuff is like. This is like. I don't know how to explain it. It's like if you took. It's actually orange when you put it on here, but it turns red on the popcorn. I read your comment. Get off my screen. No, thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. See, like, I don't really want to actually just eat this straight up because it's like straight up ketchup powder. Like, oh, that's strong without anything to go on it. Wow. Let's, here. There we go. I'll eat that later. So, it's good stuff. Honestly, you guys are missing out. You should be putting ketchup on everything. Not like a thing of ketchup. Can you imagine I pulled out like Heinz? All right, we're not talking about anything special. Yeah, I've been really busy. I'm sorry that there's been no videos, honestly. And I know that everybody in here is like, it's okay, but like, you are not the only people that subscribe to this channel, but I appreciate everybody, seriously. But yeah, I can see it in the analytics. It's gotta happen. But that said, I actually have finished a video. I had to throw a section of it out because our understanding of pressure inside a container is on an agreed upon new angle. Not because we like sat around and like said, right, how do we trick the fluorophores now? Because I know they're gonna like to take that soundbite. More along the lines of like we sat around and went, maybe we're wrong about one thing, which is how it flipping well works, flat earthers. This is what it's about. It's about looking at it and going. And then we talked to each other. We said, what if this? What if that? Well, I think this. I think that. And then we all kind of came to a conclusion together that originally we were using something wrong. Now, this is the case. So what I'm going to talk about right now is the great. It's okay. Oh, Leroy, $5. You're ridiculous. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. I don't have the American meme ready, but I'm just failing you all as a creator. The rotoscoping is going to help, I swear to God. Oh, what was I going to talk about? Leroy, you derailed me, sir. Oh, okay, so pressure in a container. Okay, so the gradient. Thank you very much, Leroy. The gradient is I was using it. I've done it more than once. I was using it as proof of not living in a dome because pressure inside a container would equalize to the pressurized pressure. That is not exactly true. And if you had a big enough dome, chili ketchup is good. There you go, buddy. If you had a big enough dome, and I don't know how big it would have to be for this effect to really come into actual play, but if you had a big enough dome, you could have a complete pressure gradient within that dome and have like an actual vacuum at the top of it. Now, Sean Hufford? There's two Seans and I hate names and it confuses the hell out of me. I know the difference between them, Sean. I just don't do good with names. So I think it's Sean Hufford is working on like a plexiglass cube, like a tall rectangle, where he can actually have, I guess, a pressure probe of some sort, and he can actually see the difference in pressure as he flips it and see the gradient for him. And I would be interested to see the results of that. Now, I have done some research of my own, and I do believe the consensus is actually that there would be a gradient, as well as spoken to Team about it. He seems to agree as well. So I had to rip up an entire portion of my collab video and throw it right in the freaking trash because I used that as proof, and I was now under the full understanding that that isn't very good proof anymore. And so as we do, I threw it in the goddamn trash because that was unusable in my opinion because it's not proof. Now, the gradient itself is proof of gravity, so we can still throw that right in their face. It's like a cold cup of chilled coffee. Now that I've said that, segue. So a few things I got here. Now I didn't have any time to set this crap up because I had VLC player stop working, and then that phone call came in. I was trying to set the VLC player thing up. So if you can bear with me just a second, I'm gonna try to go into studio mode here and see if I can't set the VLC player up. Hangdown TV? Is this the one? That's my TV. Okay, yeah, we're in the right one. Oh yeah, you can't see what I'm doing. I forgot. I'm in, okay. Yeah. Right? Right? Okay. That doesn't seem correct at all. You guys are like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I heard he's a joke. He's a big phony. That's what I heard. What in the world is happening here? I have a real problem with what's going down. Ugh. See, this is what happens when I don't have time to set up. It really kind of chafes my, I don't understand why those two are moving. I've got two windows that are moving, and it makes no sense to me. Anyways, give me 10 more seconds. I actually figured that other part out. Oh, there we go. I know this is very exciting, everybody. I get it. I get it. This is like, they're like, this is what we come for. It's this riveting experience where we watch him do absolutely but all. And yet here you are. Just kidding. I just keep talking while I'm fucking fixing this. Transition! I mean, this isn't the one where the chick takes the cold drink right in the freaking lap. It's awesome. The scream, the shrill scream of the cold exploding across the interior of her car through the drive-through window is just... Oh, you, like... I am going to... I've already decided... You do you. Oh, Leroy, Jesus, you're having. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You know, you're a crazy sir. You're a crazy individual. So it's one of those things where I have to like cut it out. I'm gonna probably try to make it into something I can press a button and have it like appear on the screen and have it explode on her lap. You can't see it. You can just see. You can hear the shrill terror of the cold. You know. Exploding across the interior of her car, and how much mess it's going to be for her husband to clean up when she gets home, damn it. Thank you very much, Leroy. I appreciate it. I saw that on the chat. I'm in the past, remember, or in the, yeah, when you see me, I'm actually living, or am I in the future? I don't know how that would work. Somebody tell me how that would work. Would I be in the past or the future? I'm on a 15-second delay out to the world. I guess I'm... Oh... That's too much for my brain right now. Welcome to the Woodcutters. Oh my good, Ilya Moon. Thank you very much. I thought maybe you were already. Maybe I'm wrong. And Ulterior Motives. Welcome to the Woodcutters. I appreciate it, both of you. And now listen, anybody who's been waiting for a members only stream, you're tough out of luck. No, that's actually not what I was gonna say. I mean, well, actually, you've been tough out of luck. That's still a zombie? I haven't changed that. All right. All right, I've been dropping the ball here at the Brainy Beaver channel. I can see it. But what I was going to say is all of you members out there, thank you, both of you. I appreciate it, really. Well, you can wait. You can wait, damn it. I'm just kidding. No, well, you're going to have to because I've been trying really hard. I have been working very full days. Now, this week is the first time it's slowed down enough. I've been getting some paperwork done, and got some tax stuff I'm catching up on. And I've been slamming through things, and I've been able to like get a breath, and like I had to clean my driveway. There was literally like air conditioners on the driveway and stuff. I was gonna get a bylaw officer at my door, I'm sure, any minute. It was gonna be interesting. But we came to talk about Karens a little bit, okay? Now, I've been trying to lay off of Team Skeptic's jam, you know? I've been trying to stay off his jelly, if you know what I mean, because I know Team's been loving... He's been loving those Karens lately, and you know what? I've been really enjoying watching Karens too. But you know, I had to step into the ring at some point because there's just... I went to Reddit and typed in Karen, and I was like, Reddit's one of those places where you could just lose yourself. It was absolutely an adventure into, well, I mean, you start to question, Leroy, you've become a member too? You're a crazy sir. Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, buddy. You start to question the goodness of people, I think, is really what it comes down to if you spend enough time on Reddit with the right things typed into the chat stream or into the search bar. Let's put it this way. When you start looking up Karen stuff, you start really getting into the nitty-gritty of just wow sometimes. Now, I want to see if this works. I'm going to do studio mode for 1 second again, just so I can see if... Okay, so that's the wrong screen there. Whoa, Christ Puncher has become a member. Did it, like, de-member a bunch of people? Or maybe you weren't a member. I mean, that's okay if you weren't. For some reason, maybe I just thought you guys were all really cool people before. I'm just kidding. That's the even worse thing to say. It's like fucking... So, like, unmembered. I didn't know it had I didn't know it had a video or like a little glyph for that. It just shows a sad beaver sitting there crying. Or maybe like Streamlabs put in a special cancel culture one or something where just a big thing comes and stamps the screen. Canceled right across your forehead. That would be fun. Okay, what was I doing? Stop distracting me, guys. Jeez. Yes. That's what I was doing. Now I did it. No, I didn't do it. Okay, I got this. Bam! I think. Well, I gotta make it smaller, but I did get it. You can't make me feel bad about the things that I've said. That's not true. Okay, I got it. You guys can get in on this. You can get in on this now, okay? You can get in on what's been happening here. See what's been going on? I was not prepared, and I apologize. Okay, right now you're getting in on the jelly, the life of a streamer. Again, well, that's just gonna F it right up, isn't it? If I do that. I had people telling me that they didn't like aspect ratio problems. This is apparently a serious pet peeve of you people out there, and I say you people very lightly. Like, that's it. You hear what he said? Okay, I'm coming back. Boom. There I am. Okay, let's bring it home. How many people I lose? Let's see what the numbers say. Oh my god, you've evacuated. No, that's okay. I'm kidding. That's actually better than I thought I'd be doing tonight because Wrecking Ball Fight the Flat Earth is coming through, and then his sidekick Team Skeptic or Team... What's that guy's name there? I can't tell. He's only got 25,000. What is it? 26, 28? I'm not entirely sure. He's that other guy that hangs out with Fight the Flat Earth, right? You guys know who I'm talking about. He's kind of skinny. Looks like he needs to eat some more meat. I'm kidding, team. Oh my god. That's it. Just rage. No, everybody knows I love team. That's ridiculous. Hey, listen, if we can't have fun with each other, what the hell are we all doing here? LB things and stuff and more. Things, stuff, and more. I put an and in there. It made you sound just terrifying. Christ Puncher. What is that character you have? Okay, Christ Puncher, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about that hair. I'm kidding, Ilya. I don't know if Ilya likes it or not. Just... Christ Puncher, I think you look great, but just no man buns, okay? We gotta talk about man buns. Everybody out there, just listen. Just type in the chat to Christ Puncher, say just no man buns. That's all you type in, just no man buns. I can deal with a ponytail, just no man buns. It's like, I have to do that to go to work, you son of a bitch. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Alright, now that we've totally humiliated Christ Puncher, do you mean the Morgile? Oh my god. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all saw the uncanniness. I was actually wondering if the Morgile had a brother for a while there, but then somebody said, I don't know, his name's Team Skeptic, I guess. I thought there's no way that they could be brothers if he's just gonna make fun of the Morgile just like that, you know? He's gonna rest the meat tube on my shoulder and whisper, hey. Listen, okay, I have to tell you honestly. I have no inside information in any department. I have both issues with and a belief. Christ Puncher donated. What have you done here? Brainy's just jealous of my locks. No. Listen. I could grow a great mullet, okay? It would be like MacGyver over here. You have no idea. This shit grows fine at the back. Look at that. It grows fine at the back. I constantly trim the back, and it's got like nice big locks coming off there. It would be absolute like I might as well star in my own MacGyver series basically at that point. It would be great. Who else donated? What was that? It came in, but did you mean the Morgile? Well, I saw that one, and then maybe I just was reading them too fast there. Either way, I see Christ Puncher. I see Robert Williams. I don't see any others, so I hope if I miss somebody, then just yell it at me. Beaver wax? What the hell would that be? And what part of my body would you get it from, Ulterior Motives? Oh my god, based on the name, I just don't want to know. He's like, you fell right into my trap. I have ulterior motives. Yeah, we're being ridiculous. What else we got, you know? I'll have more time to try to actually invite people on. See, like, I had that thing with Robert Simmons, the guy who was like, well, it is Photoshop because it has to be, and he agreed to that email interview, and I was trying desperately to come up with, like, good questions for him because I didn't want to just be like, so flat earth, huh? Grow it out, prove it to me? No. We're not turning this into a MacGyver-a-thon over here. That is far too hillbilly. I would look like it'd be like I might as well East Coast it at that point, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you can MacGyver up a toupee. What, for the front? I could just get it long enough that I could fold it forward eventually, like peacocks, like the way they lift up their thing and they try to like show off themselves. I could just get it long enough that I could fold it forward and then like maybe clip it with a few hair clips. That would work, right? I'd have some nice curls at the end, that's for sure. Those tips would be great. You have no idea. I have great hair in my genetics. It just all grows at the back. Aw, that looked like coffee, but it was so little in there. Thank you very much, Ulterior Motives, Christ Puncher, and Robert Williams, who's been too generous as well. Thank you guys. Okay, so we gotta get one of these videos started before I talk into oblivion, which is just, you know, that's what I do. I'm trying to figure out where my folders are. Okay, so here's the thing. Some of these stray slightly into the Black Lives Matters thing. Now, here's the thing. If I show something that has the Black Lives Matters on it, well, that is a completely subject that is absolutely worth discussing. It's just not necessarily right now. So when I do show those, it's going to be less about the Black Lives Matter movement and a little bit more just about the fact that, like, it doesn't matter whether somebody's black or white. The ridiculousness of some of these situations, the entitlements that are here, it is ridiculous. And then you add the racial, you know, once you add the racial undertones to some of the situations, it becomes even worse, obviously. So I just want to say that in advance, just give my little disclaimer that, you know, if we kind of push past the racial portions a little bit more than normal, it's just because that's not the focus of the conversation right now. We don't want to make that the primary discussion. On your back, I forgot what I said, Mr. Andrat. On my back? Oh, where are you gonna get the... It's interesting. Beaver wax comes from my back? 51 peeps. Whew, I know. Actually, you know, I'm happy about that. What the hell is going on here? There's like a hair in my nose that's convinced it's like, I'm gonna be the hair that tickles his nose and gives him COVID. It's like, swear to God, it'll be me. I could do it. Anyways, I guess I'm getting to that age where you gotta get in there with one of those things that spins around. Your eyes all of a sudden, you're like, ah. Do you ever want to pretend to cry? I guess that would be what you do. You just be like, here she comes. You just come in, water pouring. What happened? Oh, Billy out back. It would be believable at that point. That shit hurts. You pluck one little hair, you're like, tink, you're like, it's like this shit's happening now. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab the one I want to start. I want to start with the one that made me laugh the hardest when I get my brain in order again. Yes, here we are. God damn. I have to find it though. I have a whole bunch downloaded. Yes, this is it here. Okay, now I wonder if you can hear that. Stop the other music for a second. Yep, you can hear that. Okay, so this lady wants her money back. I have no idea what has occurred, but it ends like it's like the whole time you're like, man, I wonder how this is gonna go down, and right at the last second, the cherry hits the cake. I want your money back! Oh, yeah, okay. Disclaimer. This has some language in it, people. So this is a full notice disclaimer. I think that all of these videos have potential. So if you got youngins in the room, I mean, I don't know. It's your call.
What's your name? Tell me your fucking name. What is his name? What's his name? What is his name? Because he is getting reported. What's your fucking name? You're a piece of shit, bitch!
Okay, so I'm gonna slow this down for a second because this is where I need my button panel. It sucks without my button panel. I wonder. No, I gotta open a program on my computer. Touch Portal. And then I can use my button panel. Oh, updating. Why does the world have to always do these kinds of things? Okay, moving forward. So, I have to slow this down for 1 second because this is where it really gets good, okay? So, I want everybody just to enjoy this with me, okay? This is going to be fantastic. Now, she has just taken that drink, grabbed it from the girl, and chucked it right at the ground, okay? Now, why? New versions. Get off my screen. Really? Okay, thanks. Oh, does this work again? Good. Okay, let's just see if this works. Okay, good. We're back. Okay, good. So, okay. So she has tossed this drink on the ground now. Now, the great part here is that, you know, she screamed in that woman's face, and now I think she gets her money back right here. But just really, really pay attention. All right. I have paused it in the right spot. Now, you notice this right here is a liquid. So, this woman has tossed, I guess, I don't know what would be red, and I don't know what kind of establishment this is. But I imagine that must be some sort of, like, slushy or something, like a slush puppy or something like that, or... Jack, Discord, and leave. I will. I saw what you said to me, Mippet, and yes, I can go check that in just a second here. The Beaver. Oh, wow. Funny Karen freakouts. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. Well, don't get me wrong. I need some Karens for my future videos here because we got to stray into some Karen territory here. Okay, but so she has hucked some liquid. I'll grab some of those Mippets thing. She has hucked the liquids out at her, okay? Now, this happens very quickly. You need to really keep your eye on this. Okay, so the liquids have entered the establishment. We have confirmed this. Okay, here we go. Oh, it glitched for a split second. Here it goes. Okay, well, you gotta really watch, okay? I'll let it play. You fucking Whoa! Did anybody catch that? Let's just catch that one more time. We'll let that happen, okay? So the liquids go one way. And they, oh, what was that? Wait, anybody catch that? Okay, now listen to the aftermath. We'll let it play right through. You're gonna love it. This is great.
You fucking piece of shit!
Ah! It filled me with so much happiness when I heard her scream. The way the vehicle just stops and there's a hesitation for a second, and it's that moment where she's looking around and realizing the disaster that has just occurred inside her vehicle, and she's like, ah! And it's like, okay, so now I want you to all do a thought experiment with me right now, okay? This is great. Now you're in this vehicle watching this happen, and like, so what I want to know is, like, just imagine what we missed already. Like think about what we missed that happened before the camera, because let's face it, okay, so you're sitting, and don't get me wrong, maybe in the drive-thru your phone might be out, whether it be legal or illegal. I think where we live, it's actually legal to use it in the drive-thru technically because it's private property and you're not on a roadway. Oh, it is fun being on call. I have to fix someone's air conditioner. Well, don't get me wrong. I was late to the stream because I was on a phone call from a guy who accepted my quote, but like I'm re-signing up for the hydro program that I'm part of, and because I didn't file the paperwork a couple months ago because I've been busy, and so now he's like his furnace stopped working, so now he has no air conditioning. So I'm like, oh, I guess this became a priority all of a sudden because he had AC, everything was working fine. But anyway, so yeah, like she may have had her phone out, she may not have had her phone out, but what I want you to thought experiment with me is what has to happen in front of you. Like, how long does it actually already take? Like, this video is 39 seconds long, and you see how much stuff actually happens in this 39 seconds. And so what I want to know, and like, this is the end of the encounter.
I want my money back! I want my fucking money back!
He's going like, give her the food, just get her the F out of here. And she still wants her money back or whatever. But anyways, okay, so well, do you think like another like the equivalent amount of time went by, like 30, 40 seconds? Or do you think it's been like a whole minute or so to the point where this woman's like, wow, this shit's about to go off? Somebody got a ticket in Tim Hortons drive-thru? Well, wait, okay, so so here's the problem, Christ Puncher. I'm going to tell everybody this. The problem is the police in our city, well, like, I don't live right in the city, but I live outside the city, but either way. The police in the city, the primary only city that we all have here in this province, that we all live kind of around, is that it's a goddamn profit thing for them. They have photo radars all over the city, and I am fine with people that are speeding getting tickets, but the police will purposely not change in Winnipeg. The police and the city together will purposely like not change an area that should be like a 70-kilometer zone to like they will leave it at 50 as long as they'll literally like legally fight to keep it there because they park a cruiser at the end of the road and they ticket all the people going through there. Well, here's the thing, Christ Puncher. They legitimately straight up effing said only a year or two ago that like they asked the sergeant on the radio a couple of years ago when our laws were tightening up still more. And he said that he does not believe that they would be legally allowed to ticket you in a drive-thru. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that this is the bullshit that they play inside this city is they will tell everybody that, oh no, you can use your phone in a drive-thru. I don't see how we could legally ticket you for that. And then all of a sudden one day they will just start blitzing drive-thrus. Now, the only other thing, Christ Puncher, is if you are operating the vehicle in an unsafe manner, I think they can ticket you anywhere. But who knows what happened. Anyways, moving forward, it's just like how much time passed before this woman pulled her phone out. So this is you imagine? Anyways, I want to watch that one more time.
You fucking piece of shit!
I'm gonna call you manager. So this may or may not be COVID related. It's hilarious either way. So now that we got that one out of our system, if you will. St. Norbert is bad for that. Yeah, they raised it finally. They got what happened is so in the St. Norbert area, the cops would park on this little spot where there's like train tracks and like a little tiny like turn off, and so you turn off the highway onto a little chunk of road, and then there's train tracks. And then more chunk of road, like a service access. And they would park there. And the thing is, there was this area where there's no effing houses around. There's roadway for miles and miles and miles. And there's no legitimate reason to have this area continue as like a 50 zone. And then it lags into a 70 zone. And you're like... Because you're like... You're literally like... And people that aren't used to the area, they just start accelerating. Because they're like, why is the highway even marked this slow? Like, we're basically on the highway now, and still just artificially slow. And there's the odd house that lives, like, way off the road. Like, as far off the road as most houses would live off a highway, and they've fought against it, and that's fair. But beyond that, it's been the police that wanted to park their vehicle there and ticket people coming through that zone. So all I was gonna finish by saying there is they got like legally challenged and couldn't park there anymore because it's against Highway Traffic Act rules based on like distances to things. And ever since that, it took a few years, but now they stopped fighting to like keep the speed limit down in that area, and the speed limit was finally allowed to increase. Anyways, we should do another Karen. We should do another Karen. That was fun. Okay, so, man, there's some racism in some of these though. Oh wait, this is awesome. Does anybody want to see the funniest thing ever? Here. Show you something funny. Here. Here you go. Check this out. That's awesome. It's like a doll for your kids. Meet Karen. Actually, by the way, I saw the funniest thing ever, done by actually a flat earther, which is like, it was legit hilarious. And it was, everybody saw the husband and wife that were outside their house with the mostly African American, but I don't think they were all African American. But the protesters, was it Detroit or was it Michigan? Well, that's fucking in. Just the disappointment fills me up right there. Anyways, so maybe it was Detroit. So do you guys remember seeing them? Like the one guy had like the machine gun outside his house and the woman had the handgun. And like there's that image where the guy's holding his gun and she's like, and one of the flat earthers took that and he like did the how do I explain it? He like inverted the colors and made them all like flamboyant and pinks and like made them all like, and he did like a GTA cover out of it. It was like the funniest thing ever, and that's all it was. It was them. That was the thumbnail for his stream, and it was like them but in like GTA style. It was actually really awesome. Like I was like, that's awesome. Like that is legitimately the kind of stuff that's like viral thumbnailing. Because the second I saw it, I was like, yes. I didn't click on it, I had shit to do, but it made me want to click on it, and that's exactly what you're trying to do with a thumbnail. So I was like, bravo, sir. Like, see, like, nobody can say the flat earthers are terrible at everything. I mean, they really hit the nail on the head with certain things. It's just all the wrong things. It's like they become pamphlet makers, and then they think they know shit about movie making, like all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's do a little Canada Hospital. We'll do a little Canada Hospital here. Canada, a little Canada. I hear my accent when I say it sometimes. Okay, I hear it. Can't make fun of me anymore. I'll hide behind here. So we actually have a lot less cases than a lot of places in the world, but it doesn't change the fact that we have cases. So we have rules, especially in a hospital, because that's where the cases are.
Areas of the hospital.
Well, some of the cases.
Say that again, please.
In the hospital.
Why am I not allowed to video? I'm not allowed to video, but you're making me wear a mask. Otherwise, you're gonna deny me service if I don't wear a mask. I'm at St. Joseph's Hospital. They're telling me that if I don't wear a mask, they're not gonna assist me. They want me to leave. Whose policy is that?
Ministry of Health.
Ministry of Health policy.
So apparently, oh, I got jerky in my mouth. That was too quick. Nice hospital though, eh? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Oh. Yeah, I like our hospitals. Feels about right. And I'm back. So she's got a kid, like we legitimately have cases. And if somebody doesn't believe in them, I guess that's okay, but like this kid's like smattered. He's got a piece of pizza in his hand. So he's literally like in the hospital, grubbing up the counters, greasing them up, pizzaing them up. Nom nom nom, dragging his pizza over the counter. Mommy, The COVID tastes great. Aren't people wonderful? God. All right. Okay, what? Okay, so we're gonna do one more really short Karen, and then
Reporting
we'll
me
talk.
now? Hey, Internet! This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua!
It's not a Doberman. What are you doing?
He just bit me!
No, he didn't.
Someone call the police!
Oh my god, that was awesome. Oh. Why'd you stop?
Reporting me now? Hey, Internet! This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua!
It's not a Doberman.
It's
Attacked
like,
me and my Chihuahua!
I love how the camera comes down. You see the dog walk away like. You can hear the dog like shaking its head and like blowing out. Like, I wish I was a Doberman. Just make fun of me. She's basically, you know what? Honestly, I think she's actually like insulting that dog on purpose. I think she knew that that dog would be very sensitive about the fact that he's not a Doberman. I mean, think about it. You're this floppy-eared, you know, fuzzy little, you know, white pod, cute, cuddly little thing, and all you're thinking is all the bitches. And YouTube, I'm talking about a female dog here, so go to hell. All the bitches want the Dobermans, and here you are, this floppy-eared, like, fucking. What's that movie where they're trying to get home? It's the oh, the dog talk. There's a cat and two dogs. Or was it 3 dogs? No, I feel like it was a trio. Cat and 2 dogs. Trying to Homeward Bound? Yes. Homeward Bound. This cute little Homeward Bound style animal just lost in the forest, and off comes the Dobermans. He's like, weekend shot. Let's go, boys. Now that I've gotten off of like dog love.
It's not a Doberman.
The shock in his voice too, like just like because the camera comes down to the dog, like what?
This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua!
It's not a Doberman.
The dog's like, that's the most casual walk on a dog I've ever seen in my life. He's like, there's 2 dogs there. Neither one is barking. Nobody's snarling. And this dog is legit just walking away like, dude, we gotta go.
Man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua!
It's not a...
That dog is just like, we gotta roll. That is so weird. Look in the background there. It faded through. You can see one of the videos on one of the screens behind it. That is so weird. Look at that. What in the world is going down in the... I must have... Oh, I pressed a button. How in the world is this happening now? There must be like an effect on. Give me 1 second. Filters. Aha! All right. Moving forward, now that we brainy teched that right out. See, we're getting better at these things. Okay, so that was awesome. Dog's like, bro, we gotta go. We gotta go. This isn't gonna go well. We just gotta roll. Just roll out. I can see it in her eyes. Let's just do this. Let's see. Okay, so what is this one? Did anybody hear about the woman who parked in the Tesla spot in Canada? Anybody, you guys catch that one? You can find out about that one in the States. We got fancy cars.
Oh, please. Take.
Oh yeah, she's got confidence. This woman loves herself. Look at that, shoulders out. Jesus Christ, is she albino? Oh my God. She has powdered her face. Seriously, look at. That's fine. I mean, I get it. It's called makeup. I'm not like inferior in that thought process. but like her face is freakishly white compared to her neck and even her shoulders. I mean, I get it. I guess, is it supposed to make it so your hair looks less white? All I know is it makes you look like you're the Grim Reaper ready to take me to the underworld. That's all I can say about that. I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be serious. Lady, color. You need color, okay? I don't like this. It's scaring me, in fact.
Oh, please, take this.
Yeah, you take that.
You know what? I can
Don't listen, guys. Listen. Karen's a little upset. Okay, we don't want to make her mad. We all want to get along here. Let's just leave her alone, okay?
Let's put it on Instagram.
Well, she's got to get her phone.
They own the world. They can do what they want.
What can I ask you?
Why I'm parking here is because I'm in the shade. That security guard, I would park there, but they are not. I am waiting for someone to...
I would park. Okay, there was a lot. She comes up with. Okay, so this is the thing that's great. If you didn't see this, it's fantastic.
It's constant. They own the world. They can do what they want.
What can I ask you?
Why I'm parking here is because I'm in the shade.
Why I'm parking here is because I'm in the shade.
That security guard, I would park there, but they are not.
I would park there, but they are parked there. So I think she's saying there's a security guard vehicle parked where she would park, but she can't park there because they're parked there. Okay.
I'm waiting for someone who's been in a...
5 Bella charge dollars. New Zealand. Those New Zealand notes look just like Canadian notes. I saw some of you. I've been watching Viva La Dirt League, and I've been looking at you pull out. I've been looking at you pull out your Monopoly money. That's very similar in a lot of ways to our Monopoly money, with windows so we can see people through them. See all the people sneaking up on us for our money. Be like, whoa, who's that? It's actually more of a security feature, but yeah, you get it. I saw your funny money. And yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will take the bacon money. I'm actually going to assume that that's what you've said to me. And take some bacon money. See? Love you, buddy. So yeah, so she was parked there because she's in the shade. She would have parked there but there's security parked there.
Right? Accident. He was at the optometrist. Okay? He's in bad shape.
I'm here to pick up a friend. He was in a bad accident. He's at the optometrist. He's in very bad shape. So this is actually a target for a video of mine. He's at the optometrist. Like, he's in really bad shape, guys. He's at the optometrist. He's having a hard time figuring out Z's and B's. Yes, it's supposed to be Zed for me. Go to hell. And they are called zebras. I used to say, like, what do they call them? Zebras? And it's like, yeah, zebras. That's what they call them where they are. It's like, oh. It's supposed to be Zed for me. You Americans can say whatever you want. How much is that? Like $2 American? 5 New Zealands? I think a New Zealand dollar and a Canadian dollar are fairly similar. So then they just got to take away 30% for YouTube cut. So she's there to pick up her friend from the optometrist because he's been in a bad accident. He's in really bad shape, but he's well enough that he's now at the optometrist. So I would argue, lady, that you could probably walk over to your car and pick him back up when his appointment's done. And beyond that, I don't know how you parking close still going to help your friend with his optometrist appointment. So we'll move forward because she's not done yet, guys.
I personally may have hope. I have a brother died of...
Yeah, I might have COVID.
I have a brother died.
Where? Hold on.
I personally may have hope.
I personally may have COVID. Did I hear that? It sounds like she said that.
I have a brother died of Alzheimer's. I do not...
She now has Alzheimer's.
need the stress. So
And she cannot take this stress, guys.
security can move and I'll park there. Or I'm parking here because nobody's here.
So security can move, and I'll park there, or I'm parking here.
Yes. Okay, I have to do my.
So he's now said I can move for you and you can park over here. So, I mean, she's getting the royal treatment. She's getting her Karen on, that's for sure.
My video. You're disgusting, and I'm so sick of these young people.
These young people.
There you go, sweetheart. Let's test you. My goodness.
Work it, girl. See, at this point, I really should do a video on this one. You're right. There's too much content here, because I could be doing there could be a full-on fashion show occurring right now. It could be the beaverest fashion show you've ever seen in your life. And by the way, there was a lot of sick ideas that just went into the minds of all the men watching, and that's not what you're thinking. Okay, I can promise you that. No, I was there with you, don't worry. But that said, and listen, this is not male exclusive. If there's women out there that want to have the same feelings, you're welcome to. I don't discriminate here at Brainy Beaver channel, you know? You do you, boo. That's what I always say. That's my thing, you know? Oh, this video's not done.
Nothing better to do with your time, because this is what your generation does. You go on Grindr and do hookups.
See, I think she's thinking of Tinder, but okay, so we'll let her say it herself again.
My goodness. Nothing better to do with your time, because this is what your generation does. You go on Grindr and do hookups. You show every part of your body. You have no self-respect. Oh my goodness.
She doesn't know what she said there, which is hilarious. I think that a lot of you probably know what Grindr is, but if you don't know what Grindr is, buckle up. You're gonna get the most pedestrian answer you can. Then after that, you can go do your own damn research. Yeah, Grindr McDud. Grindr is a place much like Tinder, except its primary focus is homosexual gay men, and it has a very unique feature, is my understanding. Okay, so get this. So you're getting your Grindr app on, right? Okay, this is what you're doing. It's your Saturday night. Again, we don't judge here, okay? I don't give a shit. Just come with me on this journey, okay? So you're getting your Grindr on. You got your app out. You say, hey, I want to get some of that going down tonight. So you open up the app. You say, hey, let's see what's going down on Grindr. And what it does is it puts icon. This is my understanding. I've actually never used it, and then now that I've said that, it's like, oh, sure you haven't there, beef. But I've been told it puts a icon on like a map, kind of like everybody's used Waze, right? Like Waze traffic app. Think about like Waze, like when you go onto Waze and it's like, oh, user right here traveling down this road. It's kind of similar to Waze, so it's like, bendy, twisty tip 92 is online. He's right down the road. And then, of course, Twisty Tip 92 looks at his phone and sees, bowed like a banana. It's a block away. Next thing you know, those two icons start getting closer, and when they meet, that's when the love happens. If you need any more information than that, then I imagine it's available on the Google Play Store. Have at her. Now that I've been completely demonetized, we can move forward, right?
None whatsoever.
Okay, let's just...
No. To mind their own business. He comes and tries to tell me what I can do. He's not my boss.
There is a signage, right?
So there is a sign here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see.
So now she can't see. Karen.
I can't see. Need to make it bigger. Okay.
I don't care what you say, lady. Get the fuck out. Yeah, that's funny. Make it bigger.
Yours goes up, mine goes up, and it'll have a lot to say.
Oh. Whoa, 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 I don't know if we're... Ah, you can't look up anything with a license plate in Canada. Good luck. Good luck to you. I have an listen, Quiddies, listen. Anybody who's been watching this long enough, they know enough about me to know that I have a homosexual brother. So listen, Quiddies, I have inside knowledge. This is like insider trading coming from me, okay? So that's all I'm saying. Like, you need to take some information from me and just assume I actually know what I'm talking about. Just sometimes. No, I do though. I have inside information. So it's like if I was what's her name? What's her name? Oh, that's a good thing. I've had it so close so many times. It's, you know, she did all the home decor shit. I'm tired, obviously, because this should be something I know. Martha Stewart. So, like, you know, I'm like the Martha Stewart of this situation. I got the inside scoop, brother. I'd be locked up for insider knowledge in this situation. Yeah, you know, take it from me. That's apparently what's for. If somebody out there uses the Grindr app and they want to tell me I'm wrong, I'm willing to listen. Don't get me wrong. Now, here's the thing. Okay, now. Okay, so now we've got a problem with people who know all the people in the neighborhood, okay? Now, this is where we get into, I think, a bit of race, unfortunately. But we're going to touch on it very lightly, so please, don't run off. If you're exhausted from all that stuff, I understand, but please just be patient with me, and we will display something funny. Because I do think it's kind of like... We'll start with this one first, because it's kind of funny to me. Oh, and I have somebody who wants a dentist appointment that's unwilling to put a mask on.
Is this your property? Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property.
Because it's private property,
so,
sir.
Are you defacing private property, or is this your building? You're free to express your opinions, but not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
So we're just saying, absolutely, your signs and everything, and that's good. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
But if I did live here and it was my property, this would be absolutely fine.
Totally.
And you don't know if I live here or if this is my property.
We actually do know. That's why we're asking.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You said so.
Because we know the person who does live here.
Oh, okay.
So
then I suggest you call him or call the police. Or
call the police.
because you're accusing me of a crime, correct?
What I'm asking you is why are you...
And I'm not answering you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So your choices are to call the cops if you believe I'm calling a crime, and I will more than be happy to talk to him.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name again?
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, what's your last name?
What is your name?
What's your name? I asked first, Lisa. What's your name, sir?
But even when she says I'm not committing a crime, I mean... Okay, so here's the thing. If she did know the person that lived there, and I actually don't have any evidence to say that she did or did not. I don't believe she did. Because I get the impression from watching the video, and that's the understanding of the video, is that he owns that house, or at the very least he lives there, or he's paying rent, or whatever the deal is. Yeah. So this woman knows the people who live there.
What is your first name, sir?
I'm not answering. I'm not talking to you. You're talking to me. I'm asking you the questions.
Well, we're not doing anything illegal.
Listen. I've been eating a lot of carbohydrates lately. And this is an attempt to try to reduce the fat intake so that I can stay the sexy beaver that I became when I lost some weight recently. It's been nice.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, then call the cops.
Thank you. We will do.
Lisa and Robert.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Bye. And that, people, is why Black Lives Matter. That's Karen, and she's calling the cops.
I would have been so much more happy if the video actually ended with the cops there, because it would have been awesome. And then we're gonna switch really quickly. We're gonna move right over to this woman who also knows everybody in the neighborhood.
You know me? No, I know who.
Except it didn't switch.
Do you know me? No, I know.
All right, something's not working properly. I think there was something like where if I switch screens or something, it'll... That's kind of messed up.
Do you know me? No, I know who lives here.
Okay, let's try this again like this.
Do you know me? No, I know.
There we go. Got it this time.
Who lives here and who doesn't. You know who lives here? Yeah. You know who lives here? Yeah, I do. How do you know that I don't live here? Let me tell you how. Because I was here when this neighborhood was built, and I knew every single person who bought in here. I've lived here since 2010. Are you serious right now? I'm so serious.
So you know everybody loves?
You know everyone that lives in my neighborhood. You live here?
We do live
yes.
here, actually.
First of all, the look on her face is great right now. Second of all, you can see the moment where she like pulls her finger away from her phone, like starts like asking more questions to assess how fucking stupid she is.
Everybody loves?
You know everyone that lives in my neighborhood. You live here?
We do live
yes.
here, actually.
That's great if you live here. Do you live here? Yes, bitch.
She does.
Okay, so
Who
where?
cares?
I'm not giving you my address.
Oh my god. So like if you live somewhere when they built the whole place, like I don't even know half the people who live on my block since I moved here like 10 years ago. People sell houses all the time. One of the houses has changed hands 3 times already. Some of the houses around the corner have changed hands. There's a woman we've met a bunch of times when we walk the dog. She sold recently. Don't even know if she lives there now. I mean, like, she's been... Oh, my God. These people need something to do. These people need something to do. Oh, God. I got more Karen. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. Okay, so I have to touch on this very lightly right here. Let's see if I can turn the VLC off. There you go. Okay, so we have this. Now, I can't play this at all, essentially, because it's got copyright sounds in the background. But I'm going to play a tiny portion of it with stops to show you what I'm talking about. So here we go. Let's take a look here. This is okay. So if you haven't seen this, everybody has to go and search for Karen Mask Off Remix. Okay, this is what you're looking for, Karen Mask Off Remix, and you're gonna know why after I play like a couple like 4-second chunks. That is the wrong damn window to be up on that screen. See what happens when I don't have time to plan my damn streams. Like, this is just unacceptable. Oh, what's happening? I'm touching buttons on my tablet. See, like, this is ridiculous. See what's happened here? I blame the children these days. That's who I blame. What about you guys? Who do you want to blame? Somebody pick somebody to blame. Blame people. Put it in the chat. Who do you blame? I blame Christ Puncher, actually. That's who I want to blame. You guys blame him, too. It's up to you. He's probably responsible for everything. I mean, I think the Christ Puncher is responsible for the problems in Syria. That's probably going a little far. It's like, how did I get ringed into this? It's because I said so. All right. I got this. Okay, so this is the Karen Mask Off remix.
Hello 911. Hello 9.
Hello 911.
911. I'd like to report a crime.
It's so funny.
My local Walmart is forcing me to wear a mask.
Get your workers sick. Workers sick. Get your workers sick.
Workers sick. I'll make your workers sick.
It's my right. You can hear him.
Workers sick.
It's so funny.
It's my right. Workers sick.
It's my right.
All your workers.
I think he pulls out the phone.
Well, hello. Good morning, Facebook. Wait till you hear this.
Walmart wouldn't like all of us to become communists. Anyways, that's all I'm playing of that. It's got copyright stuff going on, but if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's funny as heck. He goes through the whole, like, he even tries to get into a bar, like.
That's not my
Right there, see? Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, so go check that out. That I have in video form. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's crazy, okay? So this woman, I think, has caused an extremely bad accident here. So she, like, is, like, getting her stuff. So here comes a cop. This is great, by the way. This is great. It's actually, she's got a lot of balls on her, and I mean that obviously satirically. But like, look at it, she like struts herself around the car. She's going for the officer. She's like, man, officer, sexy face is coming. Like, that was actually something she was going for. Look at that. Look at that confidence. Swings around the car. Here it comes again. She's like, this is gonna be how it goes down. I'm gonna make out with him. He's gonna just, we're gonna just, right on the streets, and then I'm gonna go on my way. She gets extremely assaulted, which is like, I'm not gonna show it. Like, not like in an undeserving way, but YouTube's not a big fan of, but like, here's the reason why she's getting treated that way. Because she's not taking it very seriously. And yet, I get the impression she's caused this accident. So yeah. So yeah, officer's not taking that too lightly, you know. I got more Karen, and yes, I'm blasting through some Karens, but I don't think I'm doing enough damage to them that other people can't have fun with these people if they find them as well. So now, Bob the Science Guy, or not Bob the Science Guy, we know that one. Bill Nye the Science Guy, Flurfers love him, of course. That's what it's about. He has been, oh man, I should have been doing all the.
Here's an N95. These are.
Because now I have to switch it all back, because I'm a big stupid head. Brainy. What have you done to yourself, bro? What has happened to you, you know? Okay, well then why don't I just turn on... Hey, look at that! Oh my god, it's magic! That shit just happened, everybody. Who says that there aren't angels? That's what I'm saying, okay, guys? Okay, you just gotta realize that they do exist. They're there for you. I don't know if I'm mocking or being serious. I'm just being me. Okay, I gotta keep dragging this down till it's behind the overlay. There we go.
Are made to block particles in the medical environment and when you're out mowing the lawn. This one's not sterilized, but
so he shows the difference of like blowing with a mask on.
It's pretty effective.
And it's frozen.
Sterilized, but it's pretty effective. So the reason we want you to wear a mask is to protect you. Sure.
You guys ready? You guys ready for some angry Bill Nye? You guys ready for angry Bill Nye? Okay.
But the main reason we want you to wear a mask is to protect me from you and the particles from your respiratory system from getting into my respiratory system.
You tell him, Billy. You tell him, you big boy.
Everybody, this is a matter literally of life and death. And when I use the word literally, I mean literally.
This guy lit a fucking planet on fire on John Oliver, okay?
A matter of life and death. So when you're out in public, please wear a mask. Thank you for joining me on Consider the Following.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for copyright striking me, Bill Nye. I'm just kidding. I'm assuming, actually. Cause you know, he's got pull. So those people, you can't watch their videos. How dare you? So here's the thing, okay? I have to go pee. Yes, I washed my hands, and I counted to 20 while I did it. You haters. I got sanitizer, if you really want me to prove it. Actually, I don't. No! Not a sponsor. Yeah, so... how's everybody doing? I'll chat with you for a minute. You guys want to chat? They're like, no, we don't. We want to look at Karen's. And that is fair, and we can look at Karen's again. Let me just scroll back for a minute here and see what I missed. I did my own research. Yeah, that's Quitties again back up there. This is why introverts are best. We develop our own hobbies without bothering people half to death. I mean, it's a lot of what Fight said. There's a lot of it's a lot of like, well, it's a lot of women with money who don't have jobs, and they've had it all day to basically make sure their lives have been pampered the way they want. So I blame Brainy Beaver. That's how it happens. I blame the dolphins, says Renaud. I like that one. That, you know what? For now, we're going to blame the dolphins. Andrew, you know, the dog usually does it in my life. I think the dolphins, I think that's the one. I think so far we got dolphins. Jeebus did it. I mean, didn't he do everything? I blame Sauron. Dolphins and Sauron. Swear to God, you guys, it's like, I'm like, so like when I think about what I like in life, if you want to know why I'd pick dolphins over Sauron, okay? Here's what you got to know about me, okay? I'm just finding something. Okay, so when I think of like me and the way I like to make my decisions in life, this is what comes to mind, okay? So you guys gotta bear with me here. We're gonna drop this TV down and we're gonna switch it. If I can find what I'm doing here. Turn the VLC off. Yes. So this is okay. So you got breaking my sense of humor down when it comes to naming things or stuff. This is what you gotta remember.
Yeah,
okay?
I don't think we need a donkey for this climb.
Of course, we don't need a donkey, Lois. It's a status thing here. You, Leatherman, you sell me donkey.
So these are the donkeys he gets to choose from. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you guys one crack at this, and you'll know exactly which donkey I'd pick too. Okay. Gotta remember this. This is high-end stuff. Okay. Wait a minute.
I don't know what it is, but you have got it.
Yeah, that's the one right there. That's it. I don't know what it is about that donkey either, buddy, but that's the one. So for now, until I look back and I see something better than dolphins, we just gotta go with dolphins, because Sauron makes too much sense, you know? I blame Sauron all the time. Oh man, this one's terrible. We'll get to her. Yeah, I'd blame Sauron too. It's okay, buddy. A woman driving? What's next? Women voting? What's funny is I watched an old, we were watching an old vintage, old Disney cartoon about cars? I think we watched this the other day, so I hope it shows up. There's that one. Oh God, here it is.
New model with the motor in the rear.
Oh my God, it's so good, guys. It's so good. I can't. It's so. There we go.
A foolproof garage. This setup will keep your wife from cracking up the fenders getting in and out of the garage.
That's what you were talking about. It's so terrible. I mean, they were probably making fun of it too, but it's just, oh my God. There's one more I have to find here. Hold on. It's the turning signals. Like this model comes with turning, with like...
Equipped with a loudspeaker. It not only signals which way...
It tells people which way. See here.
Turning left, turning left, turning right, turning right.
And then it comes in female editions. Yes, it's terrible. Oh my God.
Women drivers.
Turning right, no, left, right, straight ahead, left, stop.
That's so bad. Oh my God, look at the freaking taillight. We at the Brainy Beaver channel do not advocate these ideas. We just think they're freaking hilarious when people used to make them. Used to. It's Sauron or Sauron. Hey, hey, hey. Craven. Come on, bro. My wife cares about how I pronounce Sauron, not me. She's up there going, it's over between us. I mean, he can't pronounce, like, it's Lord of the Rings style. Because Lord of the Rings, that's her ball game. Well, that and, like, Harry Potter. I don't mind. I got my wand upstairs. I got my Ollivanders. I got my Ollivanders wand. You can't take it away from me. I'll cast magic on you, bro. Got that wand. I can't remember the characteristics, but I got a little sheet with it that tells me all about my special wand I picked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's kind of like got like a kink in it. It's supposed to be representative. You do what you want with that. So that's funny. I will get to this one. Was funny enough that I'm gonna get to it too. Okay, so let's jump into what do I got left out of these Karens I set aside for everybody here. Leroy, it's funny because it's true. We gotta be careful, Leroy. Come on, bro. You gotta keep me PG here. I don't want cancel culture coming for my ass. Now she's giving someone the finger. That's fair. Thank you very much, Leroy. I appreciate it, buddy. So, well, let's get the racism out of the way. Why not, eh? Does everyone want to get the racism out of the way so we can just set it aside? I like that idea.
Great. Did you just make a racist comment?
You know what? I am not a racist person.
You just made a racist comment.
You need to go home.
I am from here.
I'm not a... Oh boy, there's a lot to unpack on that statement already. So I'm not a racist person, but you need to get out! Oh my goodness, these people. It's a little bit crazy, honestly. It's kind of scary.
Look it. Go home.
I am here from here.
Go home. I don't care about your Facebook or your video.
Oh, okay. You're
Do you
making
know how many people can't stand you being here?
Great.
You play games. We don't play games.
Oh, what kind of game are you playing?
I play games where you get fucked to death.
Oh, okay. Well, great. let me take your card. Let me.
That's a serious game. The thing I was thinking when she said that, I was like, oh, really? Maybe. What if he was turned on by
I play games where you get
lady.
fucked to death.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Let me take your card. Let me put your number plate too.
You get away from me.
So this lady
I'm calling the
just
police on
made
you.
a racist comment. I can't believe.
Listen to what she says about leaving her room. Like what? It's funny.
You are gonna go to real jail now.
Look, Brett,
See that cock of that head? That was confidence, boy. Look at that swagger. Check that swagger out. Come on, this lady's got swagger. Look at it. Let's give her cred.
You are gonna go to
Watch this. Watch this like a gangster. Watch this head nod.
real jail now.
Oh, snap! Did you see the authority in that head nod? Boom! She dropped that biscuit hard. It hit the ground and you could hear it thud. The look in her face said everything. Look at that. That is gangster territory right there. Look at, just take one more look. Look at, oh, brother, you don't know what you just done unlocked. I was waiting for the part where she says something about his parking job.
Look, Brett, you are. I think you're.
Now the racism really pours out, unfortunately.
Going.
Understand me, kind of man? You understand me, kind of man?
Respect. Respect people.
I actually wouldn't even have known he was China without her doing that. Like, it makes no sense. Like, it's just.
Lady.
I understand your language,
Respect,
China man.
lady.
Respect? Then you move your car. You're
There you
way
go.
too close. Get away from me.
There you go. You don't even know how to park the car.
Like, look at that. You're way too close to me. Oh my god. What do you even do with that? How do you start to deal with this? It's like he just looks down, he's like, all right. I mean, listen, this lady's having a bad day. You just leave her alone. She's ready to hit you with that car. Be careful.
How to park the car. You don't even know. There you go.
Do you know who my family is? Do you know who your family is? Go home to your family. This is from your government.
Respect,
Go home.
lady.
Go home.
Get
This is
educated
from my
and
government.
respect.
This is from my government.
Get
Go home. You're getting
educated and respect.
Oh my god, it's hard. I can't. Yeah, it's just pretty devolved at this point. So I'm done with that one. But yeah, isn't that shocking? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I was blown away by the amount of Karenism out there, and they're not all American, by the way. I want to show you Americans that you are not alone in the fight against Karens. Okay, so I will give you 2 examples of Karens that are not on, or in, I should say, the country of United States of America. And so I'm going to support you by showing you that there are other people that are dealing with this worldwide. This Karen issue, now we need to find out what the Karen equivalent is in every country. In fact, what we should do is we need to get a map of the world's countries, and we need to figure out exactly what Karen and Chad are called in their respective countries. And I think that once we do this, we can really start moving forward on really sorting out maybe like some patterns and stuff. We've got to study this, okay? Because this is occurring, whether we like it or not.
All right, this lady is standing in the middle of the road, letting this nice gentleman driving his bus toward my work, and that's not happening anytime soon, is it? Yeah. So this has been going on for past 20 minutes.
20 damn minutes? Hit that bitch. That's okay, they'll get her after I'm done work. No, that's obviously not exactly how the right situation, but okay, so you got better things to do? What are you doing?
God knows how long that's gonna take now. Right, I'm gonna be very late for work. Called the police about 10-15 minutes ago. They still haven't arrived. Police in this country, they're never gonna be on time. And she's not moving at all. Right? Peace out. Good luck, everybody. This is how my day is going.
Good luck, everybody. It's a shit show out there. Jesus. So I don't know what country this is, but it's definitely in Europe. And so Saad Salimi. Anyways, I don't know what country that is. It's just that this is the thing. And so listen, now I need to support you. We need to go north. We need Task Force Karen from Schrodinger's Cat, $2. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gotten out of hand, hasn't it? It's gotten really out of hand. We've got to deal with this. There's got to be This has got to have its own like Project Blue Book kind of thing. I think we need Project. What color would you use for a book for this? Would it be Project like Glitter? Project Glitter Book? Project no wait. Project Yearbook. There's got to be some parallels. Anyways. Thank you, Schroeder. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. Where I was about to pull this over. Okay, so just to support you, we're gonna go north of United States of America, and we're gonna throw a left ball, like one out of left field for you here. Okay, so I am going to introduce you to both a Canadian Karen and she's going to be slightly racist as well. So I'm gonna really tag team the shit out of this and show you that you're not alone in this fight and that we are in together, everybody. We can do this.
I don't like to see people wrecking it. We're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries everywhere. Oh my God, we're not wrecking it. Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many.
Okay, so we're gonna witness that one together because that was beautiful. Look at this.
There's so many berries everywhere. Oh my God, we're not wrecking it. Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries.
Can you imagine if your grandma was acting like this? Oh my God, this is crazy. Listen to their response.
Berries everywhere. Oh my God, we're not wrecking it. Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries. Complete twits.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to two young girls, getting
Young
mad
girls.
at them for
Yeah,
picking
you're
berries.
like 6 years old.
6 years old?
Because we wanted to eat some berries. I'm saying, eat all the berries you want, just don't take the bush with you.
It's
not
sorry,
the bush,
is
it's
it
literally
affecting
it's a
you
tiny
personally?
branch.
I mean, I will give you that. Here's the thing, girls. If you keep breaking the branches off, then there won't be berries, because you got to remember that branch will grow more berries. So while I kind of agree with one of the sentiments, the rest of this is just absolutely crazy. It's not enough to, like, I support you saying mind your own damn business.
Of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
You know, that is the fucking rudest thing you've said to me.
You decided
Go
to come
back
up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you want to use language like that.
She's talking to children, by the way, I want you to remember right now, okay? So she has now, this woman who could be your grandmother is walking back to, older children, essentially, okay?
It's not the bush, it's literally it's a tiny branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business?
So what she said to her, the one girl said, now she said, it's just a little bush of, or a little branch of berries. Why you mind your own business? And and there's because there's nothing terrible here. Like nothing has been. It's really quite innocuous.
Branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business?
It's only a branch of berries. Why don't you mind your own business? And she had said something slightly just around the same vein right before that. Now listen to her response. Honestly, this is ridiculous.
Why don't you mind your own business?
You know that
is
the fucking rudest thing you've said to me.
You decided
Go
to come
back
up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you want to use language like that.
Oh, why don't you go?
Oh my God, it's like. Feel the look on her face too. It's just hard to even hear that come out of somebody's mouth and have her think that she was somehow not being at all racist right there. So it's kind of like.
Oh, back to where you came from, you fucking.
But it was really more about her dance. Really, this whole one was about her dance.
There's so many berries out here. There's so many. Oh, there's so many berries out here.
That is probably gonna have to be cut out and rotoscoped. Cause look at this. Like, this is too much, guys. Like what? How am I not gonna take this out and make it its own little thing? Like, what if when I got a super chat, this chick danced on the screen?
Oh my God, we're not wrecking it. Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so
What if that? Would that make you laugh? That would make me laugh.
God, we're not wrecking it. Oh, there's so many berries out here.
Man, she moves so quick. I don't even know how you frame that. She's like blurry half the time, I bet. Anyway, that's for me to figure out.
Were you born here? No.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You're
Okay. See, this video goes instant effing karma in like 10 seconds flat. It's awesome. Okay, I forgot about that. This is great. Let this conversation unfold.
You decided to come up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you wanted to use language like that.
Oh, why don't you go back to where you came from, you fucking colonizer?
Are you First Nations?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't support people calling each other names, okay?
Yeah.
Don't call me a colonizer.
You're a colonizer. You're
where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. You can see it, too. Look at this. Look at her eyes. Watch. It's like, where'd you come from, lady? And it's like, uh-oh.
Call me a colonizer.
You're a colonizer. You're
where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious.
The U.S.
U.S.?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby.
So you're not Canadian either.
I mean, she's actually American, so you know what? I guess you know what? It's not ours. She's yours. You can have her back. She should go. I'm just kidding. Listen, if she's lived here for a while, then I guess we imported her. It's our problem now.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so, but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born?
Oh, brutal. Oh, Karen. Your entire argument just fell apart right before these two young ladies. Your whole argument.
Born here?
No.
Okay, so this is.
Oh, let's just let it play, okay? So it's gonna be juicy. Let's like one shot.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not even
you're
from
not
here.
Canadian either.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay, so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born here, and you're telling me to go
Doesn't
back
matter,
to
you're
wherever.
telling us to go
Your
back to
grandparents weren't either. That's the thing. Were your grandparents born here? No.
Look, she's smiling. She wants to
I
get a reaction
know.
out of us.
This is so
Yeah,
hilarious.
I am getting a reaction out of you too, aren't I?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry that you're not about
Start with
Barry.
that.
My God, I'm so sorry for you. You know, Granny, she was just kind of a bit of a stern woman, kids. She didn't like them colored people, you know? Anyways, okay, so we are going to get back away from racism now, because I think that's it for racism. Racism.
Do you know me?
No, I know who lives. I didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. There was another one, but I think we've seen enough of that anyways, and I don't have it here anyways, so that's going to be... Check out Captain D. Who are we talking about there? Sorry, I'm burping into the mic here. I'm realizing. There's a hell of a fine for doing what those girls did. Oh, breaking the branches off, that's fine. Yeah, it depends on where you are, though, Andrew. I mean, where I live, I could literally go and drive a four-wheeler through berry fields and not get in trouble. So, I mean, depending on where they are, there may or may not be. You got to remember, Canada's got a lot of open land. Chances are they're just along a trail. There's probably no rules at all. She just thinks she owns that area. I see that a lot around here. So it depends. Do it. Yes. Oh, I think you guys are talking about. You knew where that was going with her. I get, for some reason, I think you've seen it. You've seen it. Okay, so we got one more, and this is a COVID Karen. Okay. Okay, we got one more. It's an hour and 44 minutes. I'm gonna drop this COVID Karen in here. We're gonna go over this woman right here. Okay. Ready? Boom.
You're gonna work on my teeth.
You're gonna work on my teeth, bitch. It's good stuff.
You're gonna work on my teeth, not my nose. I don't wear a mask getting my teeth cleaned.
But it's about the safety of all of our...
Fine, I'll cover my mouth. Can I go be seated now?
No, because you're not filling out the forms or letting us take your temperature. It's about protecting our...
You can't take my temperature. That's against the law.
Who the hell do you think you are, taking my goddamn temperature? You get the fuck back from me, goddammit. That's my right. It's just ridiculous. Like, get a life. So, like, that fucking bitch wanted to know my goddamn temperature. Can you believe that? Can you believe she wanted to know if I was 101 or 98.6 degrees? Oh my God. what kind of goddamn communist government have we become? This world, I tell you. I don't know what impression I'm doing or who I'm. Captain D, I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure, Pepper. I'll check it out. So if anybody could tell me what accent or what region I was absolutely criticizing there, I would love to know. I don't think they know anything, Sylvana667. I don't think they know. I think they've watched a YouTube video that told them it was illegal to take their temperature, because if they're not a medical doctor, that they can't, like, because it's like, oh, give me a goddamn break. Oh, I've been watching some First Amendment auditors, and they are the other tip of the scumberg. It is absolutely crazy. Who the fuck do you think you are touching my goddamn camera? I want the fucking police here. She assaulted me. That son of a bitch assaulted me. I want her to go to jail. Look at all the resources that are being wasted here because my ass is here annoying people. Can you believe it? They got 5 officers here because some freaking weirdo is walking around the building with a camera in his hand. Can you believe this shit? Joan Rivers? Joan Rivers is, oh my God. It's like she gotta like, you gotta like have some like stops and they're like, oh my God. I can't do a Joan Rivers, although maybe I was doing Joan Rivers. Sounded like New Jersey. See, the thing I always think of when I think of like her accent here, I'll let her play for a minute and I'll grab what it reminds me of.
All right, well, I can't.
You're not an MD.
We're not allowed to. We
No,
can't see you. That's
I have a right to sue you for harassing me, the manager, and this entire company, Smile, whatever you call it, dental.
Get an absolute break. The thing that made me laugh about this statement is like, hold on, let me make sure she's done with that.
I do have that right, and I talked to my attorney before I came here, too. Okay. So does he want that to happen?
So, like,
I've waited long enough for my
you bitch, I've waited so long. My teeth, they're so dirty. There's a lot to unpack on every one of these. It's crazy. It's absolutely a shit show. So the thing that I think is funny, why are you showing me a Team Skeptic video from a year ago, YouTube? This is ridiculous. I've literally watched this video too. Skeptic's like, yes, show them my videos from a year ago. Yeah, but I've seen it. God damn it, I was there. Like, not literally, but like, I was probably there when it was premiered, for crying out loud. Damn it! What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay, so like, oh, it's just crazy. Like, I don't understand these people. So the person,
we're not allowed to. We can't see you.
My attorney.
I have a right to sue you for harassing me, the manager, and this entire company, Smile, whatever you call it, dental.
Okay, so you have a right to sue them, sure, because anybody can sue anybody for anything. Then it goes to court. Court can chuck it out, do whatever they want with it, but the reality is that, yeah, everybody has the right to sue them.
I do have that right, and I talked to my attorney before I came here, too.
I talked to my goddamn attorney, and he said to me over the phone that he would love it if I sued you sons of bitches, and he would be willing to start processing paperwork tonight at $100 a fucking hour. Like, yeah, you can sue anybody you want. Fuck, your lawyer's like sitting there having drinks with his buddies, eh? Lean over the counter, he's like, you guys won't believe it. I got this dumb bitch. Fuck, she wants to sue everybody. It's like somebody like serves her coffee too cold. She's like, I want to sue those sons of bitches. I want to sue them tomorrow. It's like, what are you gonna do? He's like, oh, clearly I just take her money and let her lose every time. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. This woman comes in with cash in her hand and she gives it to me to start these frivolous lawsuits that end up being fruitless wastes of both her money and taxpayer money. And at the end of the day, I get a bigger pool. You know, like that's what the lawyer's saying. It's like, my lawyer said that he would be fucking happy for me to sue you sons of bitches. Like, oh my God, lady. Lawyers love people like you. I mean, how many times can you even talk to them before they actually charge you on the phone for the conversation? Beautiful.
So does he want that to happen? I've waited long enough for my teeth to be cleaned, okay? Let's get this done, okay?
I can't. They're telling me I can't see you.
Who's there?
The owner of the practice.
I want to hear him. Get him on the phone. He has to send me in written writing, so I want to see your policy.
She wants that goddamn writing in written, goddammit. When he gets it out here, I want to see that writing written down. You make sure that writing is written.
Without a mask either. I can do what I want. I'm free.
I can do what I goddamn well want.
It's not a law. It's not a law.
This is a medical office.
No, it's a dental office.
It doesn't matter. So what I think of when I think of that accent there is I think of this. It's always Family Guy. Give me a second. I have to, there's that. Push this to the top and turn off VLC. There you go.
Oh boy, get ready for the letters. Dear Family Guy bastards, who the hell do you think you are? I'll have you know that Bridgeport is among the world leaders in abandoned buildings, shattered glass, boarded up windows, wild dogs, and gas stations without pumps. So eat my Jew writers.
Who the hell do you think you are? That's all I think of. I have one more. Okay, we have one more Karen that we're gonna have some fun with, and then we're gonna start powering this baby down. And I can't believe there's actually been 70-something, 80 people in here. You people must have nothing to do with yourselves. What did I just do? I was actually able to drag that right into my screen. That is the craziest thing ever. I can do this? I have power! The only problem is that that screen is now not set up for that. So I'm going to not do that. I'm going to do it like this. Use the VLC player.
Yeah. I'm just going to fill out the form for you. So if you want to put your ID or Thank you. No problem.
I just want to shop. I don't want to sell.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Do you have that face mask?
No, I have a health condition. I can't wear one.
Okay, then unfortunately you can't.
You can't turn down service for that reason. I have plenty of documentation.
I'm so sorry.
Listen. I was told by Granola Mom 661 that you cannot deny me service if I tell you I have a medical condition. So please get out of my way, little girl.
Sorry about
you
that.
Can't. I have you on video for the law, though.
Huh.
It is a requirement.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
it's not a law, and I'm gonna. I'll take.
We're allowed to enforce that for the safety of our employees.
Not for health reasons. You can't, though.
Yes, we
no,
can.
not for that reason. No.
If you would like to shop,
Okay, so this is Crossroads in Costa Mesa. Can I get your name?
My name's Kelly Hines.
Kelly. Okay, awesome. So they're telling me I cannot be a customer in here because of my health condition.
Not at all.
And they're refusing.
I'm saying you can be a customer if you wear a mask.
That harms my health condition to wear a mask.
Then get the fuck out. She's not yelling, at least, but I do love the ones that get yelly because it's like, I have a health condition. They're turning like red in the face, and it's like, I feel like you're doing fine compared to,
telling me
you know,
that you're turning down my service.
That
I have the ADA. I have the ADA here with me. I have the ADA with me.
How many points can I buy for a $5 super chat? I can give everybody points. You don't have to super chat me for points, Jesus. I don't believe that's how it works in there, unless if I've added something like that, you need to tell me. I don't think I did. Okay, so let me open Streamlabs while we dick around for a few minutes, and I will tell you when, and anybody who wants points can go wild in the chat when that's going down, and at that point, that'll get you some points here. Let me just... I definitely don't like logging into this, though, I'll be honest. I don't, only because like it's always creeps me out logging into so many different things. Put that over here on this tab.
It's for the safety of our customers.
They have masks on, and I'm 10 feet,
and
6 feet away. Yeah, so I have the phone number and everything for violations.
Our priority for the safety of our employees, and that's why we require it.
Well, you're breaking the law, and that's fine.
Okay.
So
if you want a mask, we will give you one.
No,
Okay, so if everybody wants to get chatting in the chat stream, just say some stuff, get chatting. I'm going to be putting out points to anybody who's saying things and being active in the chat, because that's how it works, because Streamlabs needs something to grab onto. So you guys got to be typing in the chat, saying hi to each other, doing your thing, and I'm going to do 2 drops of, I don't know, the points don't mean anything right now. If we ever use them for merch, we'd have to reset them. So for now, I mean, I don't know, 20,000 points. So I'll do it twice even. So start chatting.
The whole fucking point is to not wear a mask, so thank you. And you're the manager?
I'm a hub manager for the SoCal district.
Okay.
I'm the entire hub manager that's telling you to eat a ball sack.
Okay, awesome. So they're telling me I cannot be a customer in here because of my health condition.
Not at all.
And they're
I'm
refusing.
saying you can be a customer if you wear a mask.
That harms my health condition to wear a mask.
Okay,
And you're telling me that you're
the
turning down my
ADA
service.
supersedes that.
I have the ADA. I have the ADA here with me.
Oh, the chat widget's been off this entire time because of the day where it wasn't working.
It's for the safety of our customers.
They have masks on, and I'm 10 feet,
And
6
our
feet away.
employees.
Yeah, so I have the phone number and everything for violations.
Our priority for the safety of our employees.
Okay, chat. Ah, one of them's going out. Okay, there's one. One payout's gone out, guys. That's one payout.
And that's why we require it.
Well,
and I'm queuing up another one.
And that's fine. So
if you want a mask, we will give you one.
No, the whole fucking point is to not wear a mask, so thank you. And you're the manager?
I'm a hub manager.
10,000 points between Mr. Andret and Factard because they're just dueling away. It's son of a bitch.
The psychos, sheep.
What?
Okay, perfect.
These what? Psychos? Everybody be chatting. IR is chatting.
Costa Mesa psychos.
I see you, McDud.
Want to make sure that nobody can walk in without wearing masks,
in 15 seconds, I'm going to be doing
virus,
it.
Even affecting anyone.
You'll get that in 15 seconds. I'm going to wait 30.
Fucking liberals.
The liberals want to stay alive, everybody. You heard that here. Breaking news, everybody. Oh, I'll put that on. So, how's everybody doing? We're gonna finish this stream out with a bang, like we always do. I'll just talk and talk and talk and talk. But that queue up's coming, so if you've been chatting, it's about to hit the thing right now. If I find it. There we go, gone! Haha! If it didn't work, I don't know what to tell you guys, because I've been adding points. Look at here, because I'm a sucker. 10,000 more points. Boom. You guys ever know that beef jerky is like the worst thing in the world for getting stuck in your teeth? Like all tethers stuck to each other. So yeah. How's everybody? Everybody's got your points? Check your points. You should have points. I mean, you should have some points. I don't know. So how many points can I buy? Oh no, I'm way back in the chat now. I'm realizing I'm way back. All right, well, I got y'all some points. These idiots annoy me. I'm in a risk group, and I swear these morons don't give a effing F about anyone but themselves. I agree, Darth Weezius, and they don't. They don't care about anybody. They seem to think that, oh, I'm healthy, so I don't have to wear one, but they don't have a clue what asymptomatic frickin' means. I was just trying to be funny with that. I know that, but it doesn't matter. I'll hand you some points, Andrew. It's all good. You can hand me money if you want, but it's not a requirement to get points. So that's why everybody got handed some points just now. So don't worry about that. I was just screwing around. Hey, listen, don't worry about it again. I'm going up. Just here with fresh coffee. Oh my God, I wish I had a fresh coffee. Well, I'm sorry, Michael, that we are starting to round it out because I am at the 10:18 mark for my night. I'm going to end it very similarly as I've been ending it, saying, like, I'm sorry I haven't been producing content. There is a collab that I've finished that might ask me to do a couple little addition pieces, just a piece so we can stitch it together. I'm not sure if Team Skeptic's involved in that one. I thought he was originally, but maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know as much about what's going on that end, but I know that I got my piece out to FTFE, and he's going to be doing his thing to stitch it all together into what is probably going to be a fairly long episode, because my pieces alone are probably, I gave him like 13 minutes of content that he can toss together. Like, there's 2 pieces. One's a red pill skit, and the other one's my video on Flatter Sage, which is... He's so boring, but I think I made it work. So that's gonna be fun. But I am looking at some Karens. I'm looking at some First Amendment auditors, because I think that they're kind of like the way to go in some ways. So it will be interesting to see what I'm coming up with next year. So appreciate everybody being patient. I'm literally surrounded by paperwork right now that you can't see below me. It's all paperwork that I need to get into my books. And I need to do it in the next like 2 or 3 days, because I have taxes due for provincial sales tax. And I'll pay like a little fine, which could be not tiny, since I've made some money over the summer now, because this is when I make the money. I gotta work hard over the summer. It's like I gotta make bacon while I got pigs out in the fields, if you know what I mean. I don't have any pigs, and I definitely buy my bacon, but I think you get the analogy. So, you know, later, like, pretty soon, actually, in like 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks even, depending on weather, things will slow right down. Next thing you know, I'll be, you know, trying to keep myself busy and stay on target with making sure I'm getting things, you know, done, just because of, you know, what happens when you're not as pressed for time, right? Kind of get lethargic. And I'm not great for that, so. Brainy's Canadian, sorry, though. No, I am, because there's members that are giving me donations, and I feel bad because I haven't done any members-only streams, and I need to, okay? So, and I got Minus out there, who's been very generous to me, and he's even tried to give me one of his copies of CSGO, and I still intend to install it. I've installed it. I said to load it and play that with him one of these nights. So, First Amendment auditors at post offices? I'd have to check it out. That seems interesting. You guys don't have bacon? We do. I listen, Canadian bacon, we don't call it Canadian bacon, we call it ham. I don't know what they were up to when they tried to call it Canadian bacon, because we don't call it that. So, no, we have bacon. My bacon is bacon. It's delicious. It crisps up nice, snaps when you bite it. Oh, so good. Just like the bacon of lore. How are the bees doing? Not great this year, Factor. The canola is super early. So the bees weren't as powerful as they could be. They had a bit of a bad spring, because I can set them up for winter as well as I could have. So when you add it all together, it was kind of a bit of a lackluster start for the year for them. I've had some problems with some of the hives trying to requeen themselves. One of them killed one of its queens and then took forever to requeen. That all slows everything down. So unfortunately, we're just not as high on the numbers as I would prefer. And so that just affects yield, because the canola fields are already starting to wrap up and the bees are just starting to get to power. Well, frig. It's actually going to be a really shitty year if that's the case. So we did like 1,200 pounds one year, 900 pounds, and then 800 pounds. We might even only do like 400 or 500 pounds this year. It's going to be a complete obliteration compared to previous years. But sometimes you got rebuild years. It happens. It's all based on weather and crops, and it's basically like being a farmer. Some years are better than others, right? So, you know, you could be like the berry farm where I usually do my my strawberry picking, where they had a storm sit above them for like 3 hours straight, just pummeling them with like baseball-sized hails. There's nothing left of the farm. I mean, shit happens. What do you do? Come to Alberta, Beaver. No provincial sales tax. Yeah, but then every like few years I can complain about how terrible the Canadian economy is and try to start a separation party. Sorry, yeah, Andrew, I'm just teasing you, buddy. It's called back bacon. Oh, back bacon's good shit, though. Yeah. Hey, listen, we had 80 people in here tonight, and that's really impressive. Honestly, I can't believe there was 80 people in here. And I do intend to stream a little earlier. Even today, I was hoping to do a little earlier, but then I saw McToon posted 4, FTFE posted 6, and then I said, well, I'll do 8, and then he pushed his to 7, so I was like... but it was just, you know what, the show has to go on. So when I was done my phone calls and stuff, it was game time. I will be down here a bit tomorrow. I got some work in the city to do, but I plan to do a bit of video content production at some point in my day, and we're going to pump out a video, hopefully for next week. Can't make any promises, but that's the plan. But yeah, so on that note, 900 pounds. Oh yeah, we've done some honey, boy. Could fill a bathtub more times than I want But that honey's expensive, so I sell it. I don't play in it. Or at least I play in it, then sell it. Shh. Oh god, can you imagine being covered head to toe in honey? It was bad enough with the freaking sugar syrup, which still killed my lawn. It's growing back though. Anyways, 4 new members. I mean, I saw you guys. It's just I'm really shocked about it. Let's see. We got the Ilya, Ulterior Motives, Leroy, and Christ Puncher. You guys, thanks for joining, guys. And then thank you to all the guys who did super chats. Leroy, Robert, Ballacharge as always, Schrodinger. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, honestly, I really appreciate it, guys. I'm back. Another run capacitor for the trash pile. Yeah, I know how that goes. Well, Mark, I'm about to leave, unfortunately. I left FDF early to come here. Aw, Andrew, you're such a sport. I love you, buddy. I appreciate it. But I am gonna I'm 15 seconds ahead of you, so I do apologize, as always, for anybody who gets caught up in that delay. But I'm gonna start saying goodbye to everybody. I'm gonna hit the outro. The outro has not been updated, but I will have to update it soon because there's been a few new members, and you never know. Maybe I've lost some members. I'd have to look. It doesn't like alert me in the same way. It's not as exciting. It's like you gained a member, but holy shit, it's empty now in there. And I still have not gotten the Discord thing sorted out. So honestly, if you are a member and you're in the Discord, which regular access is easy, just send me a message. We can hand out individually, like hand out Discord access to the Patreon member/area until I get that sorted out. So it's just been a busy summer, and you know what? Everything's gonna come piling together here in the next couple weeks as everything kind of slows down a little bit from this unrelentingly hot summer we've had up here. So, but yeah. So on that note, thank you guys all for coming. I really appreciate it. Honestly, you guys are too generous. There's too many people in here for this stupid guy that's making all these stupid jokes. So on that note, I will hit this outro button. And my hard drive has been told not to shut off anymore, so it should work on the first try. And we're going to do it now. Bye!